Hello everyone, Kosher Bacon here with another FTL video. I actually had a ship in mind. I'm probably gonna hate myself for this though. The DA-12. Probably the most RNG dependent ship, especially in early game. There are definitely things you can do to make this thing work. It's a glass cannon. Glaive Beam over here is incredibly powerful, but it takes forever to charge up. This guy starts with level 2 Cloak, and on easy at least, you get very quickly enough scrap to upgrade to level 3. So the trick is to actually Cloak before the enemy shoots, let this guy charge up, then fire. And because of how powerful it is early game, you rinse through enemies, but if your Cloak goes down, or your engines go down, or your weapons go down, it can be a very bad time. Alright, one trick right off the bat. If this guy, the Zoltan, walks out of engines, the entire thing depowers, so we stick him in engines. Depower medbay. Yeah, we might have to draw power from oxygen to Cloak for the first bit over here. It does start with long-range sensors. I wish it had titanium system casing. That would make this ship so much better. Because far too many times you'll get something will hit weapons, and goodbye. Drone control system. It's probably gonna have some type of combat drone. Let's try cloaking. Alright. Fair enough. It has a enemy combat drone. Okay. So the trick with this ship, we're actually gonna have to do it here. This is a bad place to showcase. So that looks like it's targeting either doors or oxygen. Yeah, it's definitely not targeting weapons. Doors. Alright, that we can live through that. What's it targeting? Piloting. Oh, that sucks. I think it might be time to cloak. The trick is honestly just to wait as long as you can, then cloak. And with this, we might be in a bad place. This might be a really short episode. Okay, medbay. I mean, we can't cloak anymore anyways. Ah, yes. Okay, so that's what we were hoping for. Both the weapons and drone control are now offline. We'll stick some power back into there. This needs to go back up as fast as possible, but in the meantime... Actually, you know what? Let's stick that guy back in piloting. We can fix up afterwards. Neither of these are critical. Hopefully cloaking comes back online before their weapon or drone does, specifically. It's going to be a bit of a waiting game with this. I might split this into 3 episodes instead of the usual 2 that I aim for. FTL jammer, that's helpful. Early game, one of the most frustrating experiences is when you're trying to stop the enemy from getting away and they jump away, so now you either get nothing for that, maybe you take in hull damage, or maybe they even alert the rebel fleet that you're coming, and that's just not fun. Let's leave the Zoltan over there. This stuff will be fixed before we know it. Okay. Oh, wait, we never saved the positions. No. You back in there. You back in there. You over there. Save positions. Alright, so the trick is going to be to get level 3 cloaking as soon as we can. Although, we're going to have to draw power from engines anyway if we want to get it running. Okay, we're not going to jump to that nebula location. Lead them to their destination. Oh, so close. Alright, we hit the nebula. I hope the nebula doesn't hit back too hard. We're gonna attack the ship to get to the station. It only has some type of weapon, no drone control. Just some type of bomb and dual lasers, which isn't too bad. Dual lasers has... Or actually, that's probably Burst Laser Mark 1, which has an 11-second charge-up time. So we're gonna cloak when it fires. Okay, get ready. Where are they? There are the shots. Okay, good. And right now we can keep stuff back in oxygen because they can't fire at us anyways. So the trick is with level 3 we would have waited until just before they had started firing, then we would have cloaked. But this works like this right now anyways. Very nice, abandoned or stripped clean. That's fine. We get enough scrap to upgrade cloaking. Next step will be a bar of reactor power. That way we can get level 3 cloaking going pretty consistently. Reject their offer. Flat gun and heavy laser Mark 1 are less than fun. We gotta start the beam and shields and hope that it takes down shields, so that when it hits piloting, weapons, and oxygen, it should, it will do more damage over there. Because each bubble of shield reduces the damage of a powerful beam by 1. So this guy here will do 3 damage to an unshielded room, 2 damage to 1 shield, 1 damage to 2, and 3 and 4 shields, and 5 shields if you ever run into one of those monsters. It just doesn't... So yeah, if you run into a 4, 3, or 5 shielded enemy, it doesn't do any damage. So we're going to be good for the first couple seconds as far as weapons go. Don't fire the flak. Didn't fire the flak, good. Yeah, very good. Alright, we have enough to upgrade our reactor. Let's do that. Stick it in cloak. Okay, so this could be a fight, could be something. Let me loop back up over here. Maybe... Nope. It's unfortunate. So maybe down here, 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 there. We gonna have time for that? I think if we play it smart, we'll have time. We will not surrender our crew to slavers. This ship's always frustrating because the layout, you can never get enough rooms. Okay, missile launcher and heavy laser. Glaive beam, forget the numbers, it's been too long since I played this, but glaive beam takes some time to charge up. I think just after heavy laser fires. Yeah, right now. Well, actually, this is right as it's firing. It missed, it hit, that's fine. Now we stick the power back in oxygen, keep our oxygen going because they're not firing at us anyways. And yeah, first sector we're going to take a lot of hull damage, there's just no way around it with this ship. Despite how challenging it is, it really does feel rewarding when you get a win with this guy. It's a lot of fun. So what's our next upgrade? Doors, then medbay, I think. Or do we save up and try and get a shield system, is actually what we should be doing. Like, I'm not doing shieldless runs, I need shields. I'm dependent on them, they're too good. We will not surrender our crew to slavers. They are gonna mind control someone. They mind control our pilot, which means we get no dodge. That's not good. I think we might just have to let him have it. We gotta keep this guy in here to try and keep this charging as much as possible. If we send out the engine's crew, we lose that bar of power. It's unfortunate. But I think because we're gonna get the level 60 dodge anyways from cloaking, or 60% dodge from cloaking anyways. Almost. Okay, now. Okay, he can go to oxygen, that's fine. Come on, glaive beam. Do your stuff. Get back in piloting ASAP. Okay, mind control's offline, weapons are offline, an NG crew member. NGs are pretty useful, I think we'll take it. Alright, right now we'll station him indoors, safe stations. I think we'll make it. I hope we'll make it. We're gonna cut it pretty close. That ion storm should help us, though. Okay, 2 basic lasers, they charge in 10 seconds. When I'm not recording, I just counted out 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, but this, I'm just sort of relying on how these look. Although, we should probably stick this guy in sensors then. It gives us a better estimate of when their weapons are online, because, yeah, we could have waited just a second more. True professionals can honestly tell when the laser is about to fire. I am not a professional, though. It's a poor surrender offer. Quest, distress, up here. Yeah, I think we'll make it. I really hope we can get enough scrap to get shields up and running, because we're gonna need it. Pre-igniter would be awesome. Okay, basic laser, flat gunfire at the same time. It's gonna take a second for it to hit, so we should cloak when it's almost about to fire. Like right here is good. And even then, I'm a little concerned it might not be fast enough. We could reorient it and start it over there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 3, 6. Yeah, this guy's 10, so we're just gonna do it like this, I think. Yep, good. Very good. Distress beacon. Please be something good. Okay, pirate ambush, and we can only hit 3 rooms. And they're gonna try and board us. Okay, basic laser ion stunner. Charge in 10 seconds. Poop. Here, go help. Sorry about that, had to cut. This guy going into weapons is a lot worse than I thought, honestly. No, your place is over there. Did we not save? Okay, do it, do it, do it. Yes! Just as it was about to fire. Look at that. Alright, Zaz, why don't you get yourself over the mid-bay? This ship starts off... It's a glass cannon, like I said. Low engines, no shields. Cloaking is its one defensive option, really. Because of how long the glaive beam takes up and the fact that there's usually only 1 or 2 shots per fight, the weapons crew doesn't level up very quickly, so it charges slower throughout the run. It's a very challenging ship, I feel, but very rewarding if you can get it going. You might have to jump directly to the exit beacon, which is not nice. Send an away party, another secret base, added coordinates. Yes, we can hit that nebula. Again, some type of missile launcher, some type of drone. It's a beam drone. Screw me in the butt. Beam drones are this ship's nightmare. And it looks like it's gonna go for weapons. Alright, might as well go to doors. Yowaz? Ewaz? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Alright, glaive beam just needs a couple more seconds. Don't take it down. Oh, my breath just caught in my throat there. Okay, it needs just one more run. Hopefully the cloaking will get back online before it's too late. Is there a fire here? It didn't sound like it, doesn't feel like it could. Okay, cloaking should be back online before the drone is, so when the drone comes back online we can cloak if needs be. Just a second. There we go. Ah, that feels good. And now to the exit beacon. I desperately want to cloak, not cloaking, shields. Dock with the refueling platform, wait for them to finish, intruders on board, and hold damage. Okay, it's a good thing we started this guy over here. Oh, well, actually, no, stay in there. Actually, yeah, you can go in there. Come on, Beth, fix those engines. Alright, Beth, get out of there. Head over to mid-bay. It's actually probably smart to have our NG start indoors, then assuming we don't get boarded the second we jump somewhere, he can run over to sensors to look the stuff up with that. Okay, you two over there, you over there. We're just gonna leave our pilot up front. Actually, it's a dumb idea. Might as well send him over there. Oh no, he should go back up front. NG dude, you help him fix engines. You go back to weapons. NGs are great because they allow you to fix stuff quickly. So yeah, took some hull damage. Didn't get any rewards out of that. That always sucks. Okay, Sector 2. We need a nebula for our store, I think. Rock controlled is missiles, which this ship actually doesn't have a problem with compared to another ship because it doesn't have any, yeah, doesn't have any shields whatsoever, but we desperately need shields. Like, if we can get shields, upgrade them to level 2. Okay, there's that quest beacon. We'll want to hit that, so probably this. And if we're lucky, that's like a store. No, wait, that was the Federation base. Track them as we move. This ship is a nice loadout because you can hit 5 rooms plus shields. Okay, mini beam and some type of drone. Let's get you over there. It's not gonna hit weapons. Oh, it missed. Very good. Yeah, we got a cloak. I think that was headed right for weapons. So one of the tricks you can do with the ship that I'm not gonna do because I'm bad enough at this game, I'm scared of doing it. You can drain oxygen from parts of the ship until you're below 50%, then on hard mode, the enemy AI tries to prioritize hitting oxygen system if you have low oxygen. Get it missed. The ship's down. Very good. Alright, it's tense the first couple sectors. If you can get like a flak gun to shield break and keep the glaive beam up and running, this thing can just run forever. Mini beam, mini drone. That beam drone, mini beam. It's a wonderful combo for killing this ship. I think it's going directly for weapons. No, it looks like engines. Yep, okay, good. That's fine. Could be doors, could be weapons. We're cloaking. Because of the FTL recharge booster or scrambler, they charge slower. They're FTL, so I'm not very concerned about them jumping. Plus, we just took it offline with that. Okay. We'll be fine. Beth, you can actually go to the med bay. They're not getting their thing back up before we get cloaking anyways. Very good. Because we're hoarding scrap desperately trying to find shields, we're gonna be in a bad way for a bit, but I think we can make it. Very good. Okay, this quest is usually pretty good. There's a fight, but we get good rewards, maybe even... Oh, hull repair. Alright, let's dive back into the nebula. Instead of going for these beacons over here, we're gonna go on this line over here, try and see as many beacons to find that store. We'll have to do what we can. So many auto drones with drone control with drone. Alright, where's he aiming? It looks like weapons. Like drawing a line, it's straight out weapons. At least we got that hull repair so we can take more hits now. His ass is leveling pretty slowly, as you do with this ship. Okay then. Now, much like before, we just wait for this thing to charge up. Oh, there is no store. Why? Alright, at this point it's 120 to get shields, so we just need to keep this at 120. What do we want to upgrade? Doors. Doors are very important. Although, I guess we already had guy in doors, and this is nebula, so maybe medbay would have been smarter. Or engines, or reactor power to stick into engines. We're gonna attack the ship. This is also a decently good loadout for getting hull points. Let me just do something. 2, 4, 6, 8, maybe 2, 4, 6, 8. It will work, I believe. Yeah. Hacking and a beam drone and a basic laser. Hacking is going for oxygen, that's fine. Beam drone, you're attacking over there. It's going for weapons. No! Get in there. Fix it right now. Put that power into engines, hope it can dodge. This is a run killer right here. Back online right now. No, we can't let it drain, otherwise it's gonna... I think we're gonna have to jump away if we can get it. There goes Cloak. Fix it up right now. Come on, 15% dodge. Come on, 10% dodge. Oh no, there are fires. Piloting just went offline. Cloak is fixed, you gotta go to piloting right now. Cloak. Okay, there's the fire. We can actually fire off Glaive Beam, I'm amazed. Which is good. Here, you help fight these fires. Ah, screw you. I still hear fires, probably over here, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll just vent that. You two get up over there. So yeah, that's an instance where it's just honestly bad luck. Nothing we could really do over there. Like, there's some things we could have done, maybe, but I'm not sure what they are. Alright, everyone back to stations. Maybe if we put those points into engine and had the reactor power in, or had the reactor power in there, really? Then we could have done something, but it's unlikely, honestly. Bet you the store's right over there. This is a very bad sector layout. Yeah, okay, level 2 medbay. Get some events. I want shields so badly. Open fire, yeah. Okay, they're gonna board us. This guy should be over indoors, actually. They're in sensors. Oh yeah, we can cloak now. Good job, 75% dodge. Really showing your worth there. It's my fault, I didn't realize that we should have dodged it just a second earlier, would have been good. That mantis in there has to be close to death, right? Yep. Let's go let that vent for a second. What do we want to buy? I'm seriously going to keep a buffer of 120 scrap that I'm not spending. Alright, so far still alive. That's good. An automated reloader would be nice. Okay, another 25 scrap. Let's stick that in engines and that. Because there's no way the next thing is going to be a thing, is it? And we can sell if we need. Okay, just some type of basic laser? Oh, that's a burst laser Mark III. Mark II, my bad. Mark III actually isn't an issue. So that's actually good for us, because it gives us an extra second or two where we can cloak. So we just wait until it's about to fire. And cloak. One of the few ships where I actually don't mind having a Burst Laser 2 versus a Burst Laser 1. I don't know what that bomb is, but that's going to take like 12 seconds minimum to charge up anyway, so they actually synchronize pretty well. Halberd beam. That's an interesting thought. So here, let's go ship for a second. Glaive beam takes 25 seconds, halberd takes 17. Takes less power. I think it has a longer beam, but it does less damage. I think we'll just stick with the glaive, but we could switch it down to halberd if weapons gets damaged by 1. Okay, store, please. I'm begging you, game. I need a store right now. Attack the pirate. Okay, 2 basic lasers, that's fine. Just wait until they're about to fire, then cloak. Maybe I'll do another boarding ship after this one, or if this run fails. Another halberd beam. We just got 2 halberd beams for free. FTL, everyone. Also, it doesn't look like this might be a store for lucky. Otherwise, not so much, right? Should we put a buffer point in weapons? Always stick it into shields again. Engines. Although, actually, at this point, I want to stick something over there and something over there. That way our piloting doesn't go down in one hit again, because that really hurt us last time. Nothing but static. No shop. That's not fair. Are we seriously not going to see a store for the entirety of a nebula? That's like really not fun. Okay. Doesn't... Where's that going? Looks like over here, maybe the doors. It's not for weapons or cloaking. Did hit though. And a heavy laser. Also not weapons or cloaking. Looks like doors. And cloak. E5 dodge, and it's gonna hit, isn't it? It missed. Alright, we're fine. I don't hear fire. Thought I did. Actually... Yeah, this is better, right? No, actually this is... Poor surrender offer. Hey, maybe they'll offer us another halberd beam, right? At least we have plenty of scrap we could spend in a store, so actually... And we gotta jump back if we wanna. I think we just go for the exit. Because there's no way that's a store, and we can't jump to a store anyways. Steal it. 5 fuel. I'm not upset about that. Hold on. Oh, there is a fire. I did hear it. Okay. So wait. The trick was to keep the guy indoors, actually. Plus doors will prevent the fire from spreading so much. Come on, space fire, go out. Nebula or nebula? With this one we have to choose between hostile and green. With this one we get green hostile, then definite green, then red, then we can choose nebula. This one's probably better. Probably. Hopefully. Another nebula. So actually, keep him indoors. Indoors. Ondoors. Indoors. I don't know, I'm just making random noises right now. The noises are frustration because there are no stores in the nebula, and that is really, really starting to tick me off. We're in Sector 3 and we haven't seen a store. Are you kidding me? And now comes the problems. Level 2 shields off the bat. And it's a fire beam. Fire and oxygen. Should we vent like the entire ship? I'm thinking it might be smart to do so. Just vent everywhere we don't immediately need. This ship has pretty bad venting anyways. And cloak. Okay, at least we got those points in engines, so our dodge is better. That's important. We're gonna have to fire multiple times though to get this thing going. And that's gonna fire. Unbelievable. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. This is great. I'm okay with everything that's happening right now. We could jump. Is there a store? There is not. Might as well. I think as long as we keep this under control, because we want to get our rewards, right? Although maybe I'm being greedy and we're going to take more hull damage. Okay, no one shot can take away our dodge. Plus now we get this lovely cloak back up. Yeah, level 2 shields without a shield breaker for us is going to be pretty nasty. Alright, hopefully Ion doesn't hit anything important. Not our doors. Fiend. Doors and sensors. Just those are priority targets, Ion. Not weapons, anything but weapons. Cloaking is acceptable, I guess. Alright, this went okay, I guess. Still really upset that I can't find a store for the life of me. Alright, hopefully we don't run into too many more level 3 shielded ships, otherwise we're gonna have issues. Is it worth it to upgrade oxygen? If I wasn't doing a video right now, I wouldn't, but because I want the oxygen to go back up to 100 and I don't want to sit around for 5 minutes. I suppose I could always cut, but eh. Alright, oxygen 100%. Let's keep looking. Half health. Attack the ship. It doesn't have drones. It does have a missile and an ion. Yeah, no. When I said easy mode was easy, I wasn't kidding. Compared to this, the easy mode's a very simple thing. At least this guy's unshielded, right? Always fun when you run into one of those with this ship. We might have to buy hacking if we run into it, but we're not running into a store, so it's a moot point. Anti-ship beam drone, my worst enemy. Bet you there's a store over there. Alright, let's keep looking. It's just a weapon and some beam. Mini beam and basic laser and one shield. Over there, I think. Or they're in oxygen, but I don't see the icon in oxygen, so they're in this room. What would be the shield room if we ever got them, but we don't get shields, because this game hates me. Yeah, enemies are starting to have more health, so we're gonna have to do multiple runs. At least we have that buffer on oxygen now, so if it takes a hit, we don't immediately have to run our NG over to hit to save it. Sorry about that. Just waiting for this guy to die. Yay. Alright, we're at 90, that's sufficient. No stores in the clear sections. Maybe I won't see a store this entire game. And that makes me very upset. We've done our engine upgrades and it's Sector 3. I might be forced to do a shieldless run here, and that's very upsetting. Store. You have got to be kidding me. I don't know what to say here. Like, this is not comedical anymore. It's just, okay, two guys over there. And a guy over there. So let's just have him do that. Here, you can go sit over there. First, take a peek over there. Yeah, no one's in there. help speed things along, let's get these guys going. Nope, not even a store. I'm getting mad. I'm very mad. Like, I've had BS runs with this ship before, but I think this might be a new record. This takes about 2.5 seconds to charge up a blast, so that's 5 seconds for 2 of these. Or no, sorry, it takes 5 seconds per blast. This guy takes like 5.5. So basically, if this guy gets 2, then it's been 10 seconds, which is long enough that this thing can fire. Wow. Alright, 35% dodge. Alright, at least it can take out weapons. Yeah, they can just auto-fire on us, which is what they should be doing. I'm not sure why they're saving up for bursts. Our cloak won't be up anyways, but maybe our weapon will be. Yeah, save up for the next burst. Darn. Okay, cloak is on fire and needs fixing. Why is it on fire again? Oh, that's special. Come on, Glaive. Oh, we are taking damage again. We're in the red, and still no store. Like, yeah, no, this is fun. I'm having lots of fun with this. Alright, to be fair, I knew what I was getting myself into when I signed up for this ship. As they say, ship happens. But just, we're down to like... Hallelujah! Alright, we got 2 halberd beams and a thing to sell. Let's get shields. Repair armor, reverse iron field, stealth weapons. Ooh, nice things. Even a slug. Okay, first things first. Sell all the beams. FTL generator you can go to. Second things first. Shields. Do we want to upgrade them? We absolutely do. Do we want to buy stealth weapons? Next up, let's fix up the rest of our stuff at this store. Okay, the game just got easier by a significant amount. So we're in Sector 3 with level 2 shields now. Cloaking can go down to 1 bar. We have good engines, we have decent weapon. We want to focus on getting either a flak gun or like a halberd beam or something. Not a halberd. A flak gun or hacking if needs be. Use those. I am very disappointed with this game, honestly. Like, alright, I don't know why I keep tracing my path. It should not have taken this long to find this. Our next upgrade will probably... Oh no, wait, we should save our scrap. So yeah, we'll just cloak the missiles. No, it's just a slow run. Oh yeah, this guy should go to shields now. And because beams don't interrupt your cloak, we'll be fine. Yeah. Now we just need something to help break shields. Hacking would be ideal. But then, like, a Zoltan shield would probably screw with us pretty badly, so we'll want to avoid Zoltan sectors. Like, the dream is pre-ignited dual glaive beams plus hacking. And I've gotten that before on this ship. It's actually pretty fun for the first couple minutes. Then it sort of gets kind of tiring just how easy you can shred through everything. I know, I'm just talking now because we're just sitting here waiting for this to do stuff. Alright, our personnel is leveling up, that's very nice. We're already at almost a 40% passive dodge, which is very helpful. Now our next upgrade will be to look for some better weapon. Something to help break shields. Flak gun is preferable, Flak Mark II even. It synchronizes well with glaive. Attack the pirate. They have level 2 shields, because of course they do. Some type of drone, hopefully not an offensive one. They do have an offensive one, but between this and that, and the fact that we have shields manned, we'll be fine. So just cloak the missiles, like we do. Hopefully the missile goes offline. Did a missile just fire? Yeah, it did. That's a Leto. I don't know why I didn't think it would fire so quickly. I'm just so used to how slow the early game is. Alright, the missile's going to fire. It missed. Excellent. So yeah, one combat drone Mark 1 is pretty much countered by one shield bubble that's manned because of how quickly it comes back up. These things fire pretty slowly too. We might just stick some engine points into cloak. Charging up their FTL, that's a very bad surrender offer. Their missile is still online for some reason. So there's something cool you can do with Zoltans that I'm going to exploit over here because of how dumb this is getting. So currently, we have 3 bars of power locked into shields because of iron. So if we stick our guy in here, then take him out, we get a free bar because of, because he added his own Zoltan power to it, taking the bar out, then he walked out removing his Zoltan bar, but we stuck in an engine so it didn't go back in. So that's pretty cool. As long as, like, they don't take out our weapons, we'll be fine. If they do take out our weapons, I will be sad. Very paranoid. It actually did hit. Oh, that's less than optimal. No drone. You do not take out weapons. Firebomb. Firebomb's a fun weapon if you're boarding with rocks, and that's about it. We're saving up for a weapon. Oh, we should have healed up Yo's. That event can screw you over pretty badly, so I'm lucky that we just got some scrap off it. Like, even with a clone bay, you can lose a crew member there, and right now we're running, not quite a skeleton crew, but we are running a pretty low crew amount. Alright, we'll keep Firebomb around. It actually has a couple blue text options, so that's nice. Beam drone, fire beam, and what am I saying? They can't hurt us. They have one shot of shield removal and 2 types of beams, one of which is a fire beam. So we can just sit here and do whatever. So, did you see that ludicrous display last night? T-Crowd reference. Sorry, I'm just bored waiting for this to do its thing. Again, will not accept surrender. That's a poor surrender offer. If you offered me a flak gun, I would love you. I would also accept that surrender option, and I would not have my glaive beam rip your ship into pieces. Alright, next sector. Rebel controlled it is! Zoltans are just, we can't deal with them right now. I refuse to deal with Zoltans right now. So yeah, this is pretty standard, honestly, for a run on normal. Alright, we'll want to upgrade shields to 3 bubbles in this sector, but hopefully we'll get a better weapon first. Because, like, look at this! We're gonna do 5 points of damage over and over, and they have 3 shots of lasers, plus some type of boarding drone. Yeah, just a regular boarding. Boarded shields. And they got a repair drone, so even if the boarding drone goes down, the repair drone brings it back up. And if the repair drone goes down, the boarding drone keeps going up. I can't win this. As in, there's always going to be problems. I think we might just have to let them have shields, which is frustrating. Good news is these probably won't synchronize for a good while. So honestly, you just go over there. Let them have shields. Because we can cloak as well. Yeah, okay, like I thought, boarding drone goes down, but repair drone goes back up. So honestly, let's just back in there. And yeah, stuff's already going back up. Go get yourself to med bay. Everyone back to stations. Store, please. Like, game, you've given me a pretty hard run. I could use some slack. Flak gun, that's gonna be annoying. Basic laser, it's gonna be less annoying. So we cloak the flak, maybe even do a level 3 cloak. Yeah. Just wait for it. Hold your fire. Where is the flak stuff? There it is. Cloak. And again with the level 2 shields garbage. Alright, hopefully this takes out flak and it keeps it out. But it could take down basic laser, which is less fun. It took out basic laser. That is much less fun. Steal that power. And yeah, we'll just steal power from oxygen when it comes time, when that fires again. 39% dodge. Good stuff. And like they've already fixed up most of their ship. It's ridiculous. Wow, they're still up and running. It's pretty ridiculous. This flak went down. I'm sorry, I know this probably isn't the most entertaining. This isn't the most entertaining ship, I just thought it's challenging, so I'll give it a try. I honestly expected to die in like Sector 1 to an asteroid field. 4 fuel. Actually pretty low, so I think it... Yeah, I'll take it. I actually have a pretty annoying story about the stealth bee. One of my runs I tried with it. How much to upgrade that? It's enough to buy a lot of stuff, including some type of shield breaker. Yeah, we'll do it. That way we can do stuff. So the story goes, I was doing a stealth bee run on easy because I was doing easy mode back then. You get over here. Yeah. 2 shield bubbles, yay! B Mark II heavy laser. So I was doing okay, actually. I had gotten to the end of Sector 1 and found a store. So I was going to go buy cloaking, because that's what you do when you get to Sector 1. Buy. What type of bomb is that? Looks like a small bomb on cloaking. Poop. Just leave it alone. Okay, go fix. Please don't take that down. I need that to not be down. Okay, you gotta get in there and keep it from going down until it's too late for him. Okay, get out. Good stuff. Yeah, you can go back up here now. Oh no! I hate everything about this game right now. I hate it so much. Wish I could close that, that's fine. Okay. No more boarding. Get this thing up and running. We should probably stick it in weapons, because that small bomb is giving us problems. Not our doors, no. Why couldn't you have done the doors the first time? Actually, no. Stick it in shields. Of course, it's just one. And actually, let's see if we got a cloaking. Yeah, what was our dodge doing that whole time? That was like 3 successful hits on a 39% dodge. Beth is getting pretty close to leveling up dodge, just needs 2 more dodges, 1 more dodge. That'll put us at 45% passive dodge, which is pretty good, but even on normal apparently, it doesn't matter. Okay, you get back on shields. Need a store with hacking or flacking. Oh yeah, we need to heal these 2 up. I gotta be better about that, because it's only gonna take 1 bad event for this to... Yep, something like that. Alright, what are we doing here? I say we can just cloak the, we can cloak the missiles and ions alone. Don't really hurt us. We'll have the NG tickle him when this gets pretty close to low. In fact, there's no reason for him to be on shield, so let's have him distract that now. Tickle NG. Now, knowing this game, unless we give it a 100% chance of doing whatever, it's still gonna try to, yeah. Unless we give it a 100% dodge, that missile still would have hit, knowing how things are going right now. Just the bad luck on this run is unreal. Okay, the missile went down, that's fine. Actually, it'd probably be smarter to just stick it in dodge. Steal the power. Miss. Hit. Go on, miss. Got 150 scrap saved up. I'm still just trying to get a good weapon. That's all I want in life. It's not much, is it? But no stores, so now what? 94 is still enough for a good weapon, and it lets us upgrade our engines. Just very... I forgot to heal them again. I'm so dumb. Let's attack the ship. It has cloaking. Cheater. Oh, copycat. 2 types of ions and 2 shots of lasers. I'm not very worried. I mean, I am worried. I'm worried that I'm not going to get another weapon up until Sector 8, because that's how this one's been going so far. Yeah, we can just cloak if we feel like we're in danger of taking hit damage. Yay! Do you want to damage? No. We're taking it out in 1 hit anyways. Technically, we could have just done a level 3 cloak and been fine, but... Well, no, because of their cloak. It's probably level 2 is the other thing. Yeah, feel how long that is? I was hoping it would be weapon storage with a flat gun Mark II, but that's clearly wishful thinking. Zass, I'm sorry, I keep not healing you. 4 damage to our hull, but at least Zass is okay. Now, before I forget, for like the 5th time in a row, let's heal him. No stores. I mean, this is a red sector, but I would have expected at least 1 store. Come on, 1 store, that's all I want, game. Just give me a store with a flat gun or something. Nellis, welcome aboard. You can be our door personnel. No stores. None whatsoever. I'm fine, this is fine, everything is okay. I am not mad. I will be fine. I hate the civilian ship. Beam, an eye, and a missile, it's fine. Like I said, this is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is gonna be okay. As long as the missile doesn't hit weapons, we're fine. I should really stick a buffer point in them at this point. Also should have just done level 3, but that's fine. Level 3 cloak, that is. Hopefully this takes down the missile, though judging by the orientation, it probably won't. Which is fine, we have level 45% dodge. Level 45%. Aya's word's good. Such epic music for such a failure of a run. Are you even close to leveling up, Zass? You're actually... I take it back, you're actually starting to get closer to leveling up. So that was a Leto missiles. Oh, hey, missiles are back. Oh wow, we were paused for a good while there, just waiting for stuff to happen. Maybe I'll play the Kestrel B again, just to experience what fast firing feels like after this atrociously slow run. Could you charge any slower, Glaive Beam? Seriously. Got some stuff, yay. Hopefully there's a store at the exit. Explore the asteroid field? Oh, so I never did finish my story, did I? There's a situation very similar to this. Except, I was in Sector 1 with no shields. However, at the store that I got to, I saw there was a pre-igniter for sale in it. So there was shields and a pre-igniter for sale, and I went for the pre-igniter thinking I could just get shields at the next store and pre-igniter would help me win. The very next run was an event exactly identical to this, where it was, hey, do you want to explore an asteroid field? And I was like, asteroid field? That means like free stuff, right? So I explored the asteroid field. What do you think happened? The asteroids came and just the first one hit my weapons, then the next one hit my piloting, and the next one hit my cloaking through the cloak. It was unreal. Alright, at least the asteroid field will be good at keeping their shields down. Like, I was so ticked I didn't play this game for over a month afterwards. I was just so angry. All my hate. Bunch of NGs. Ship. Just you could not find an angrier person than me at that point, honestly. Alright, we'll get them before they go. Mantis Homeworlds. If there's a store right next to here, we'll buy the store then in the episode. If not, then we'll end the episode at this beacon. There is not. Frustrated noises. Anyways, thank you all for bearing with me here. I'm sure this isn't very entertaining to watch, but maybe my frustration is entertaining. I'll see you again in the next one, where we probably won't get a store and we'll die horribly.